So you're having trouble juggling college and fitness. Well, you picked the right creator because I'm enrolled in college and I juggle fitness every single day. In this video, I'm going to share 5 key tips that have helped me a ton when it comes to juggling fitness and my college courses. So let's jump right into the first tip. My first tip is going to be creating a schedule. Having a schedule, whether it be written out in a journal or made digitally, is super helpful when it comes to balancing college and your fitness. Every single Sunday, I plan out the entire week ahead. That way I know what academic tasks I need to complete on every single day and also what time I'm going to be able to go to the gym. This helps me have flexible hours and dedicate blocks of time to getting my academics done. You can even block out your hours every single day to have an academic period. Personally, I use an app called Notion, which is accessible on your computer and your phone. I use it to make a to-do list for every single day of the week, and then I check off every time I complete a task. This allows me to stay on top of all of my academic assignments and quizzes and exams, and it also allows me to track my gym progress. This video is not sponsored by Notion, but I highly recommend it to anyone who's in college and wants to elevate their fitness by planning out a routine. Let's move on to tip number 2. My second tip is going to be prioritizing your time. Let's say you wake up at 7 a.m. every single day. And you know from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. is when you're the most productive. Dedicate 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. to being your academic block. Use these hours to get all of your assignments, all of your homework, and all of your studying done. That way now, once 11 a.m. or 12 hits, you know that you can go to the gym whenever you need to go. You can even block out your day by class. If you know you have to study extra hard for one class, dedicate your most productive block to that class, and then use the other hours of the day to block out for the other classes and for the gym. If you dedicate your most productive hours to the most rigorous academic piece of content that you have to consume for that day, you're going to be much more successful, and you're also going to be prioritizing the most important thing. And this goes back to the first tip, but planning out your schedule will help tons with this because you're going to know what hours of the day you need to get what done. So combine tips 1 and 2 and you're going to be really successful already. But let's move on to tip number 3. My third tip is making sure that your workouts are very efficient. I'm going to preface this section by saying this doesn't mean don't enjoy the gym. Don't make the gym feel like a chore. Make it feel like a habit that you actually enjoy. But what I mean by making your workout efficient is that you shouldn't dilly-dally. You shouldn't spend 10 minutes in between sets scrolling on your phone because that time will add up. If you do this for every set, you're going to be wasting valuable time that you could be spending on free time, sleep, or academics. So get in the gym, get your workout done, and get out. Enjoy it, talk to friends, have fun, but make sure that you have your eye on the prize, which should be your academics. I like to keep my workouts between 1 to 2 hours depending on how busy I am that day. If I know I have an exam that day, my workout's probably only going to be an hour or even less. If you know you have a busy day, you can also change your workout routine. For example, maybe I'll do more compound movements, that way I don't have to do as many exercises. But yeah, make sure your workouts are efficient and you're not wasting too much time in the gym. Let's move on to my 4th tip. My 4th tip is utilizing your college gym. And it may seem obvious, but this is going to help you out a ton. Personally, my gym is 15 minutes away. But on busier days when you have exams or a lot of homework to do, you should use your college gym instead. It might get crowded, not have the best equipment, or seem out of date. But your college gym will probably save you a lot of time. Because odds are if you're watching this, you live in a dorm or an apartment nearby your college campus. So on the busier days, go to your college gym and get a workout in. This could save you 30 minutes to even an hour depending on traffic and how far away your other gym is. A lot of times apartments will have free shuttles that you can take to campus, or you can just walk because you're probably in a dorm. But regardless of where you live or what your situation is, utilize your college gym and I promise you will save time and money. Let's move on to the final tip. My last tip is going to be meal prepping. Meal prepping is super underrated when it comes to saving time, saving money, and elevating your diet in your fitness goals. Because when it comes to fitness, believe it or not, dieting is the main thing that you should be prioritizing. So meal prepping over the weekend for that upcoming week is going to save you a ton of time, energy, and money. For a college student, meal prepping is pretty much a saving grace, because you'll have meals that are built up and ready to go for those busier days. If you have 2 exams in one day, you're not going to want to be cooking up a meal. Time spent making that meal could be time spent better working out in the gym. If you're a college student and you have the ability to meal prep, I highly recommend that you give it a try. You can even refer back to tip number 1 and schedule out your meal prep. But yeah, guys, you definitely need to try out meal prepping if you're a busy college student. It'll take your fitness and your time management skills to the next level. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this video. I hope that you learned some helpful ways to manage your college academics and your fitness goals. If you're new here and you enjoyed, I would appreciate if you would consider subscribing down below. It's free and it takes 2 seconds. Comment down below if you want to see more college-esque fitness videos, because I am a college student, so these come pretty naturally to me. I appreciate you guys watching. Peace out.